Smack. Welcome to Super Smack.
Welcome to Super Smack.
The rugby podcast from the fans, for the fans. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back, baby.
We're back for, I believe, episode 26.
26?
26.
Mate,
Yep.
I feel like I've been doing this for fucking ever. 26. Is that it?
Mate, that's a long time.
No, I'm joking.
That's 26 weeks.
26 weeks, yeah.
Well, it's half a year. We've
Is
been
it?
doing it for
We're doing
exactly...
it for 6 months.
Yeah, we've been doing it for that
wow.
long.
Hey, happy 6 months, mate.
Happy 6 months, everybody who's still listening. If you're still listening after 6 months, you're either a diehard rugby fan, or you need to have a look at yourself because you need to get out more and you've got nothing going on in your life.
Just listen to two losers talk about
their
rugby.
favourite sport, rugby. I like rugby.
Oh God!
Thanks for keeping with us though. If you are listening, that's awesome, and we love you, and we hope you are loving this. So
I've got a little apology. I've got a little apology to make at the start of the show.
Oh, what have you done now?
No, it's not me, mate. You're wearing a grey marl.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Mate, I sat down and
is
I
your
realised...
rugby in the wash?
No,
is your rugby shirt in the wash?
Yeah.
Did you look for your Lions jersey? You looked for your Lions jersey, didn't it?
Yeah, I looked for my Wellington Lions jersey circa late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I've got a Bad Penny jersey in the same category.
And I couldn't find her. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to go neutral today.
Okay.
And it's through no disloyalty or anything. I'm loyal to obviously the ABs, the Wellington Lions, the Wellington Hurricanes. That's about it.
I feel a little bit like overdressed.
You look
also
overdressed,
because we've had no international games and I haven't thought this through.
No.
Like, why am I wearing my All Blacks jersey?
Because you're a proud All Blacks supporter, mate.
Yeah, but it looks silly when you haven't had an All Blacks test.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
But you know what, mate? I'm in the same boat. Like, I have an old Western Bay Finance Bay of Plenty jersey, which I've had for so long. And I couldn't find... Like, the last time I looked for it was when we played you guys in the final last year. And I was actually at home in Tauranga at Mum and Dad's, which is where I thought it was, in my little chest of precious things.
Yes.
Which we've talked about before.
With Indian in the cupboard, yep.
Well, okay. But... mate, I opened that chest thinking that it was going to be right there, all folded up. I thought Mum would have laundered it and it would have been smelling fresh as a daisy. But
it wasn't.
Couldn't find it anywhere.
Seriously?
You know, what I did find, though, which was quite cool, and I've got it here, I should actually put it on, is my Tauranga Boys College rugby jersey from when I was at high school.
Have you got a college jersey?
Yeah, it's just the blue Canterbury jersey. Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Just blue with a white collar. It's very plain. It's not very
That's amazing.
Exciting.
I don't think we were able to take our jerseys from... I don't know how the hell did you get a hold of that?
No, because I had to buy it.
Oh, you had to buy your own jersey.
So. I think that's how it worked.
We certainly didn't. They at Aberhutt College. They would just supply it, and they were given round. They did the rounds, you know.
Oh yeah, I think they tried that, but then
jersey.
They were like, "No, we're not." I think we had to get our own jerseys, which was kind of good because you got to buy the good jersey. Otherwise, it would have been given some sort of shitty ones. But we got the full on, the good Canterbury ones, and it's weirdly, mate. I still fit it.
What?
You know what?
How old were you? 16? 18?
Yeah, 16.
What?
I still fit it. It must have been massive on me when I was playing.
I was going to say, or have you not really changed that much?
But no. We've talked about this.
Weren't you fat?
I've put on my... No. By the time I hit 16, I was pretty skinny. I was actually... That's when I was real light. I was the same height as I am now, but I was about 60... Maybe even less. Probably about 60 kilos.
Right.
Dripping wet. You know, I was... I had my growth spurt. I had fucking acne. You know, I was a mess.
Oh, God, no.
You can see my ribs. Yeah, you can see my organs.
Well, like a malnourished greyhound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
just
that,
sort of...
Like Eve. Remember from the 90s that was on the Paul Holmes show?
Oh, Jesus, mate. The AIDS girl.
Oh, you don't need to say...
Come on.
Okay.
Well, for some clarification about who you're talking about. Oh, Jesus, and I knew exactly. Oh, my God. Mate, she was highly unfortunate, and
she was a beacon of light in the 90s in New Zealand.
Yeah,
like we really got behind her. She actually
was she a survivor, or did she?
No, she accidentally no, she passed away. Yeah, she it was a blood transfusion or something. She got
well,
HIV,
let's not.
right?
Can we just not go?
Sorry,
into that?
I didn't mean to bring the tone down. Hey, mate, we've got some news, so let's start off with that, eh?
Yeah, well, do we? I think we probably do.
Yeah.
Here we go. News.
Razor has got his wish. Richie Mo'unga is coming back to New Zealand rugby.
Back in New Zealand, and yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. In earlier episodes, we've bandied that he might go to teams like Moana Pacifica, but we were dreaming, mate, weren't we? We were fucking dreaming.
Yeah, he's going.
I mean, the guy was never gonna. Yeah, he was always gonna go. And why wouldn't you? Especially after they took the title. After such a shocker year before, he's going, yep, I'm a Crusader through and through. I mean,
but also they haven't got another first five. Like, if they had someone coming up. Yeah, but, I mean, that's my point. Like, what's Taha Kimura up to?
Well, he's doing very well.
Yeah, but, I mean, he hasn't, like, there's no, like, kind of incumbent All Blacks first five coming out of Canterbury right now.
No, so he needs to go and play there. I mean, D-Mac's got the Chiefs sewn up. Bodie's got the Blues sewn up. I mean, he could have gone to the Hurricanes, but doubt.
But then you've got Brett Cameron, you know? Yeah, you've got...
Well, yeah, but I mean, also, why would he go anywhere else? Of course he's going to go to the Crusaders. They're the best team in the country. It's where you go. You're not going to go to the Highlanders.
Mate.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, maybe he should. Maybe that should be his punishment for leaving us when we needed him most.
Richie Mo'unga's punishment should have been that he has to go to the Highlanders and play a season there. And then that's as bad as the electric chair in my book.
Electric chair?
That's up there with terrible punishments. Is going and having to play... Is it?
Sorry.
Going to have to play 10 for the Highlanders. But he's back, and so he's back from mid-2026 till the end of 2027, if I'm not mistaken. Is he going to...
So that means he's like. He's
there for the test season in 2026 right through and till the end of the World Cup.
So are we saying that he's that good? And we need him that much that he like this is my thing. I think Razor, you know, he hasn't really sort of played his like. Crusaders' favoritism card too much. You know, he's actually
he's left some key players out.
You know, he left some key players out. Like Ethan Blackhead has been a massive victim because he was a big. Razor was a big fan of Ethan, but you know he hasn't actually. I think Razor has kept him there to get straight into the fucking team. This is what grates me a little bit.
Why?
But he's just going to go straight in to a test team. He's not going to play any rugby, and
mate, you've got to get your head out of the sand. And I've seen a few people yabbing on about this. He's no different. He's on the same level as Beauden Barrett, and I actually think D-Mac is unfortunately a little bit below them and suffers a touch more than they do. But he and Beauden Barrett waltz into any All Blacks team any day of the year. Anytime
he just walk in. Do you reckon he's just going to?
Mate, they are at God level status in the All Blacks. The things that they've done in New Zealand rugby, they're just there. They're of that quality that you just not want them in the team. You know, I mean that's pretty obvious, isn't it?
I mean, so he left in the first place to earn some money,
like they all do, like so many talented.
So why is he not staying to earn money? How much money have they offered him to come back?
Because the thought of winning a World Cup, which he didn't get to do in 2023,
so this is
he was
right?
cruelly robbed of by.
So this is the reason he's coming back. This is the reason he's coming back. So he's coming back to have another play at the World Cup.
That's cut
and dry, right?
There's few things in rugby that people will actually, get out of bed for. And, if you've won a Bledisloe, if you've won the Rugby Championship, if you've won pretty much every trophy under the sun, which if you're part of the All Blacks, you probably have, the only thing to beat them all is the World Cup, and he hasn't managed, unfortunately, to do that yet. So, of course, he wants to add that to, before he either quits rugby or passes away, tragically, Richie Mo'unga wants to win a World Cup. Of course he does.
So he's coming in 2026 to make a play for the 2027 World Cup.
Yeah, so he's coming in for a pre-season. He's going to get a season with them, one would assume, and then he's going to go into the 2027 season and into the World Cup in October, November in Australia.
That's actually so. I kind of respect that. Like he's actually gone. I'm just going to go and earn some coin. I'm still going to be good enough next World Cup.
Oh mate,
I'm just going to go earn some coin, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to keep in touch with Razor. I reckon he's been texting Razor once every couple of weeks. Going, how you going, mate?
Hey man.
Hey, yeah. Still fit.
How you been?
Still doing well. How's it going? How's the missus?
Did you see my last game?
Yeah.
Obviously scored a couple of tries, won another championship in Japan, and I see you. I see the Crusaders won a championship, and I'm thinking that championship plus championship equals more championship.
And you know what, mate? I also see that D-Mac's been struggling under pressure. Also, Bodie, has he broken his hand?
Yeah.
Josh Jacob wasn't that good, wasn't he?
In the end. Now, I guess the elephant in the room, is it in 2027? Is it Bowden and Richie? Are they the holy grail combo? Does D-Mac still probably get in the side? I think somehow can you pick? Here's my question. Because in most squads, there's only 2 first fives picked in that category.
Yes.
Can we pick all 3 of these players? We can, right?
I mean, of course you can. Because D-Mac and Bodie both play exceptionally well at fullback.
Exceptionally well. In fact, I would say D-Mac plays his best rugby, and I always have said at fullback.
But also, you've only got one other player that's better than both of those players at fullback, and that is
the Mr. Jordan.
Will Jordan, right?
Yeah,
and Ruben Love he'll be staking his claim there too. But you know what's interesting? I love the fact that there's 3 names now. There's 3 big names, like 3 clear starting All Black first fives going into the next World Cup.
Yeah.
And there's basically like the competition always makes the players better. So the more competition you have, because you got to allow for injuries, you got to allow for people to do whatever they need to do, like have lapses in form, or so there's a long time, there's a lot of rugby, there's a lot of space to play before we get to that point. So just to have another name in there is genius, and I think I think it's a great play from New Zealand Rugby and or Richie Mo'unga to go. I want to make it. I reckon it's probably been on the cards the whole time. I reckon it's probably. Yeah.
Oh no, and it kind of actually almost publicly has in some way. He was pretty vocal over the last wee while that he was going to return at some point. And so now he's cemented it. And yeah, I mean, look, it was always going to be for the World Cup. In fact, the whole thing was timed that he, after the terrible gutting loss in France, he was always going to, you go away, you sow your wild oats, and you come back and you build toward the next one, which they absolutely will be favourites of winning. There's no doubt about it with that team.
What kind of oats do you reckon he sowed?
Rolled oats.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it always makes me. What does that even mean?
Well, I think that
what makes them rolled? Oh, do they? So they flatten
actually them? Rolled. Yeah.
They flatten them out.
Because there's ones that are steeled as well. There's ones that are like cut.
So what's
oats.
the difference between a steel cut oat and a rolled oat?
I think a rolled oat has more surface area, so you get a creamier kind of oat, whereas the
good for porridge.
The steeled ones are more like a grits kind of situation, where they become more like a even sort
chunk.
of porridge. Yeah, even sort of porridge. Whereas the rolled oats, you still get a bit of texture of the actual oat.
So is it that's completely a preference thing?
I think steel cut. Steel cut
consumer.
Definitely. It's more like grits. It's more like like you get more of a gravy sort of situation.
Sorry, mate. Grits. That's an American delicacy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. But that's more the steel cut.
You've been exploring that a little bit, have you? Over there in the USA?
Well, no, that's the South, mate. I'm in California,
mate. You can get it at any diner in LA.
I wouldn't be eating grits in LA, mate. Why would you do that?
What are you going to eat?
Mate,
what is your go-to diner meal if you had to go down to one of those ones on Sunset? You know, those fucking big old... What's that one, that famous one on Sunset that everyone goes to?
Well, it's Millie's. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Millie's? Yeah, Clark's Diner, which is famous for the movies.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I'm always like 2 eggs over easy, a little bit of hash, and then
hash brown he's talking about, guys. Hash brown.
No, that's not true.
Oh,
hash, baby.
Old
hash
school.
is a little bit different.
You could smuggle it in your boogie board from Brazil.
Yeah, and then maybe because it's California, a little bit of avocado.
What do you mean? Because it's California.
And then what you get, because they grow amazing Californian avocados here, are insane. And also, I mean, even when they're not in season here, you get them up from Mexico. Delicious avocados all year round. See, in New Zealand, you've got that window of 2 months where you get delicious avocados all year round here. No worries.
Well, and so all the avocados here come from California, I suppose.
Well, probably Mexico. I think Mexico grows
the
most. Yeah.
Same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, they have guacamole. I don't know whether you've had it.
Guacamole.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
You can have it on your fajitas and your quesadillas.
Your fajitas. Hey, okay, so Richie Mo'unga's coming back. There's some other breaking news though. More news. Or News 2.
The dog ate his passport.
Yes! Leroy Carter's dog ate his passport.
What the fuck?
So Leroy Carter supposedly nearly missed or was late to getting on the fucking plane because his dog ate his passport. Now,
is there a more New Zealand thing to happen to an international rugby player?
That is so brilliant. It's so typical, isn't it?
It's so small country.
It feels that way. It goes like, and because it begs the question, mate, where are you leaving your passport?
Yeah,
like what he'd done.
Up.
What he'd done, which I find quite endearing with Leroy, is that he'd got excited, hadn't he? He'd got excited about the big trip, so he'd pulled his passport out of the passport
drawer. Put it on
drawer,
the side.
And he had to ask his missus where it was, because he didn't know. So he goes, babe, where's the passport? She goes, top drawer. He gets it out. He puts it on the sideboard by the main door.
You know what else? I reckon? I reckon the All Blacks tour manager has probably given him a call and just gone, hey, can you give me your passport number? And just to check, you've got more than 6 months on your passport, right? And he's gone, fuck.
Yeah,
do I?
Which you do have to fucking check. Everybody gets caught out by that. If they hadn't been overseas in a while, I don't know if Leroy's a big traveller or not. He is now. He's in Argentina. But his dog obviously gets a little frisky, comes up to the side table by the door and just starts having a nibble.
And if he's anything like Leroy, he's quick, he's intuitive.
And can fend.
And he's a little bit feral.
Which sucks, because you know when you're trying to have a cuddle with a dog and it just sort of keeps batting you off with its paw like that, and you're like, come on, don't be like that. Just give me a little squidge. Give me a little squidge.
I reckon he knew. I reckon he's got a really smart dog. And the dog, he got really leaving. Excited, and he's like, what's Dad got? What's he got? He's got his passport out.
Oh, I know what.
Or is he going overseas?
He's going overseas.
He's going overseas.
I don't know why it sounds vaguely like I don't know. I'm not going to say it. He's gone overseas for a bit.
No, he's going overseas. I'm gonna fucking stop him.
Yeah, that's a better voice
stop
for him.
him.
In fact, you could be an animated film.
I'm gonna fucking eat his passport. I'm gonna eat the corners of his passport, and they taste like
Always
shit.
the corners,
I don't want them, but I'm gonna eat the corners.
Like, what's in it for a dog? This sort of black-coloured kind of plasticky. You know, what are they? What's in it for them?
Just feed your dog. If it's that hungry that it wants to eat your passport. Like, that's passport's not why rank.
Mate, you said it yourself. That's not why they do it. They do it to keep them in line. He's jealous. He knows that he's off overseas.
Yeah, fair enough.
He knows that he's not going to get a stroke under the chin or behind the ear for a good 14 days. And he ate that passport in full knowledge of the trouble that Leroy was going to get into. So I'm thinking, don't even know what dog he has, but I'm hazarding maybe it's is it a border collie golden retriever cross? That's my bet.
You reckon it's a farm dog?
Like Curtis Val's dog.
What's Curtis Val's
dog? That he oiled. R.I.P. Chip. He's dead.
Chip,
in fact, Curtis is probably listening to this podcast, so sorry, Curtis, if you
wasn't Chip like a golden retriever or something?
Border collie retriever cross.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, but like the kind of dog smart enough. And smart enough to get to do that kind of thing. Would love a chew. Not
a little chew.
Yeah. But anyway, he did make it, and he is in Argentina.
Yeah, lucky boy, Leroy.
Yeah, lucky boy, Leroy. Interesting to see how he goes in Argentina. I had said to you, we'll just sort of it will segue into my next talking point, which is a certain person that's been pretty prevalent in NPC this weekend, Mr.
Well, should we talk about
Anuku.
that? Yeah. Well, that Tasman game. Yeah, he's back, isn't he? Leicester is back.
Mate, he's back. I mean, obviously, handed some absolutely shocking defence from the Turbos, but
this is where I'm at with this. You know, he is a great player, and there's
a combination of everything.
Fucking hell, that was the most awful defence.
It was woeful, mate. He's a unit. In his brief stint, I guess, for the ABs, he was good, and I'm excited. That he has a cross-positional play. He 13 and 11 or 14. It's interesting. It's really interesting, and I feel his size and his skill and his speed. Yeah, I reckon just chuck him in and see what he can do.
Mate, fuck
Is
off.
he Caleb?
No, come on.
This is
what you did. This is what you did the Super Rugby season. Every time one of the Hurricanes had a good game, you're like,
not Peter
mate,
Jensen,
no. I think he's worthy of an All Black. Give him a fucking chance. Like he actually had a good game and he scored a couple of great tries, and we know he's a good player.
Yeah.
So let him play his way into the All Blacks.
No, do you know what, mate? Fuck you. Chances are over. It's time for Razor to go all in on the table.
He already is. What are you talking about? He's got tried and tested players that have actually played really well for a long time. So I'm sure I'm more than happy for Leicester to play his way into the team. Absolutely, please.
Well, I'm sure he will.
I think he will
don't think that's
too.
going to be a question.
But
here's the thing.
Don't be calling him up yet. He's had one good game, you fool. Just chill out,
mate.
Chill out.
You've clearly forgetting some wonderful things that Leicester Anuku's done in the All Blacks jersey. Okay, here's my thing. If he makes it, if he comes up, who leaves? Can we just discuss that? Who leaves?
I mean, judging from the way that the All Black season has gone so far, whoever's injured, I reckon there's probably...
So it's not even there.
No, it's
any
great.
Fault of their
I think
own.
it's exactly the same as what I'm talking about with the Richie Mo'unga situation. Having another fucking epic winger back in the country, playing well, getting confidence, that has the experience is... I mean, it's all great. It's great, man. It doesn't matter. It's fucking awesome for us. So whoever he replaces or whoever he takes over, Hopefully it's Caleb Clark, because I don't really like Caleb Clark because he did that Suzuki speeding. I just don't think he can come back.
In 2027, would you be disappointed with Cam Roigard, Richie Mo'unga, Geordie Barrett, Lester Anuku, Sevu Reece, Rico Ioane, and Will Jordan? Now, how about that for a backline?
It's got no Chiefs in it, mate. It's shit.
Not a single Chief.
Not a single Chief. You didn't.
Well, that's because we're hoping the All Blacks could win a championship.
Come on, mate. Don't be a dick all your life.
You've got to have people that know actually how to win something.
Come on, mate.
Come on. Actually, you're right. So hang on. Was that not a single Chief?
No.
Okay, tell me the Chief that you'd put in instead of that backline that I just named. Come on.
Lester Anuku at centre. Are you fucking kidding me? He's had, again, one good game, mate. Chill out. How many fucking centres have we got?
No. He's had one good game back in NPC. He's had several. Mate, he's a very good rugby player.
Oh, no doubt. No. But how many? You going to leave out Billy Proctor over five? Like you think Lester Anuku is better than Billy Proctor at centre? You think he's better than Anton Linnett-Brown?
Oh well, Anton will be. I'm sort of thinking if Anton somehow doesn't make it, because we know he's got the glass shoulder. I'm sort of thinking if you're right, he should be there. Okay, there's one Chief.
What about
Anton Linnett-Brown?
Tavanawa?
I don't believe, mate. I got to say, I don't believe.
But Lester Anuku hasn't like won a place in every All Blacks team that he's been available for either. He's been in there once.
Yes, that's true.
Like I don't know.
Hey mate, I'm just here to put out some controversial.
It's like when Bradley Wiggins had a good game, and you were like, oh god, this guy is the best thing since sliced bread. I want to have his babies.
Shit about Bradley Wiggins.
You did, mate.
No,
Riley Higgins.
Yeah, Riley Higgins, Bradley Wiggins.
Yeah.
Hey, relax.
Mate, you need to relax.
No, you need to relax. You need
to calm down. Trust in the fact that we have a lot of depth in this rugby.
Well, that's kind of my point.
That's called the All Blacks.
That is our potential.
And what you're saying is that out of the 36-man squad that Razor has named, a guy that's just come back to New Zealand has scored a couple of tries against the shittiest defence probably in the NPC this round.
He doesn't mean it, mother with two turbos. He doesn't
needs to be called into the next Rugby World Cup squad at centre, a position that he has never played for the All Blacks.
Well, not for the All Blacks.
No, he was on the fucking wing because he wasn't good enough to play centre, mate.
Well, no, we had centres, mate.
All right, now,
in fact,
we
had a particular centre that you have a habit of saying that you hate.
Pull out. Do what your mother should have done.
I'm not a cat.
Sorry, your father.
Chill out. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, mate, she wasn't pegging him. And my dad's dead. So just chill out, mate.
Yeah. He is.
All right, in fact, she probably pegged him
after
he passed.
God.
Went over to the funeral home and said, hey, can I just...
Mate, do not go there. What are you doing?
Okay, sorry.
That is dark.
That's dark, okay.
Hey, Bad Plenty had a lovely wee win.
Yeah, they did, and they are looking... They are looking very good.
Are we top of the table?
Probably. Because you had a win last week too.
Yeah, we did have a couple of wins.
You are. You guys are looking very, very good. And another team that had a fantastic win.
Oh, and let's not move on. I just want to. I want to talk about the Bays.
Jesus, do you have to?
I think no. But there's a trick. There's a little sort of shadowing here of the Chiefs' early season, where
we don't want that.
I know. Yeah, it is questionable. No,
yeah.
I mean, we kind of do, because, I mean, it means we make the final, which is, I mean, it's great. It's great being in the final.
Great, fantastic.
Doesn't matter. Still there.
Not if you don't want to win a championship.
Still there, mate. But they have this late acceleration, which they did last week as well, which is like they defend the fuck out of the game, and then all of a sudden in the last kind of like quarter, they just run away with it, which is great. Remember the Chiefs did this, they had a pattern of doing this where they were like a last 20-minute team.
Yeah,
I mean, they like to see this from the bad playing team.
It is. Well, it's nice for a viewer because I've noticed a few of the games in NPC have been a little bit topsy-turvy like that. There's been a few big halftime leads that have been clawed back in the second half and made it very exciting. You know, Wellington had a huge lead at halftime, and Waikato made a massive comeback. I mean, Bay of Plenty had a decent lead, didn't they, at halftime as well?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's great. That's great.
Great
I mean,
viewing.
if you think back to the final last year with BOP and Welly, that was a brilliant match. I mean, that was right down to the wire. You and I were watching that.
Well, absolutely. Well, literally down to extra
Clenched
time
anuses.
and fucking absolutely. I mean, if I'd found my Bay of Plenty jersey, I think we probably would have won.
Yeah, mate, that's exactly what would have got them over the line.
Yeah.
Mate, I would totally pick them to be in the final together again. They're both they're just both exciting teams. I think the Bay have got some fantastic players. I mean, Kurt Eklund doing his good thing again. You guys have got great players. Wellington are exciting too, even though they haven't got Karifi with them. They've still got some serious firepower in there as well.
Absolutely. I mean, firepower is coming from the Tasman team, really, because we named their backline the other day.
Yeah.
And all we've done is added Lester Anuku. We added another All Black to that team.
They've got, talk about great depth for an NPC team. Yeah.
What a fucking team.
Well, what a fucking team, and what a fucking team of very recent All Blacks too. I mean, they've got
that team on paper should beat a lot of the Super Rugby teams, or the backline at least.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Maybe they just don't have what they've
good.
got up
and
front.
Look, they made up for it clearly this weekend. You know, for their mishap last weekend against the Bay, but it also does show that how good the Bay were. I think last weekend in keeping them out. You know, 7 points, wasn't it, that they scored?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, that's testament to the defence. Actually, when do we play together, mate?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked.
Oh.
It'll be at some point.
That's going to be a great match.
It will be a great match. It's always nice having the old the replay of the final, you know?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. It's great. It's definitely some form teams. I mean, there's a few good teams out there for sure.
Hooker's scoring tries this year has been pretty massive. I think we had there was about 6 tries of the maybe I don't know how many were scored over the round, but a good 6. We had a hat trick from Bradley Slater, was it? Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, Bradley Slater for Taranaki. He scored a hat trick.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of
Anu
running
got 2, didn't he?
Running forwards, off the line out. A lot of tries up front, which I don't know. Is it a kind of we always love to see some beautiful slick back tries, but I guess that comes later in the season when they've had a little bit more time to get.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes it gets to the crunch time and has to be. I guess it depends on the conditions too. But yeah, there's definitely some. I don't know, mate. I think at that level of rugby, you get open running play a lot, though, don't you? Because it's the defence isn't always up to scratch, as we've seen. And I think either team can expose. It's not, it's NPC level. I think it invites a free and open play. I think that's maybe why people like Anuku can shine at that level. Regardless of what you think of them. I mean, it's if you're going to run through a whole team, you're going to probably do it in NPC.
For sure.
That's your chance. It is. It's exciting. It's an exciting competition for sure. I feel like it's going to probably end up much the same way as last year would be my prediction. But
it's nice to have the Bay up there, eh?
Mate, I know you're loving it, eh? You're just basking in it, aren't you?
I'm just not used to it.
Well, you should have been the last few years. They've been very, very good.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to get, held the Ranfurly Shield a couple of times in the last sort of 10 years. And well, no, it was a bit more than that. But also, make the semis, and then all of a sudden we're like one of the top fucking teams last year.
Have you ever held the Ranfurly Shield?
Yeah, I have.
Same.
Yeah, it
I've
came
got
to
a
my
photo
school.
got a photo of myself at Eden Park holding it when Auckland obviously must have had it at the time, and we did a rugby trip up to Pakuranga College from Upper Hutt, and we caught the train. We were on the old overnighter or whatever it's called from Wellington, and we played Pakuranga, and we went to Eden Park for a visit, and we all got to have a little touch, a little hold of the shield. And it's great, mate. I think I've got a photo of me and my mum with the shield. It's quite nice.
Well, speaking of...
Yes. My mum? Oh.
We have to announce a wee winner.
Yes.
Of our giveaway with Bumfer Vintage. Lovely Duncan.
Lovely Duncan.
We've had so many submissions, and thank you for everyone that has actually sent in some picks. We've had some very fucking brilliant picks, actually. Some great ones from back in the day. But there was
always going to be funny.
Yeah, they are always going to be funny, and some great stories, some great yarns spun by some of our listeners. So, thank you for taking the time to send in your stuff, send in your kit. But there was one that really tickled our fancy and made us giggle. It was from a lovely... what's his name?
Mark Campbell.
And I'm just going to read...
Campbell.
I'm just going to read this out for you. Hey, team. This is from Mark. Here are a couple of pics of a jersey my late great Nana purchased for me in 1998. I practically lived, that's in capitals, in this Hurricanes training top for years. Training top, again, this is like genius. This is a top that is very, very rare.
Right.
He goes on to say, I stupidly wore it to rugby practice one eve of our semi-final in 2010. I went into a breakdown awkwardly and severely broke my collarbone.
And Mark, I broke my collarbone when I was playing under 75s too, so I know your pain, mate.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the only way for the hospital staff to get the jersey off was to cut it off. Being high as a kite on painkillers, love that. I wasn't in any state to tell them not to discard the most prized possession. They threw it away. Unbelievable. Still to this day, I hold this 1998 Hurricanes training jersey as my holy grail, and have every single Hurricanes jersey to date, or home Hurricanes jersey to date, except for the beloved 1998 Hurricanes training jersey.
A tragedy.
It's something that he's been holding on to for a long time, and he's been searching for it.
Mark.
He's obviously bought them all.
Yeah.
So, Mark, thank you for sending in your picks, mate.
And your story, mate. What a story.
And what we'll do is there's a couple of picks, and there's a genius one of him and his great nan who bought him the jersey.
Yeah. You're looking good. In fact, I said to Ray, you look like my old mates Pete and Steve Melrose, the Melrose brothers from Upper
And you know what
I honestly had to double take when I looked at the bloody picture.
What he's done as well is he's got the button up, like this sort of button, this button's kind of, like he's made it a dress jersey. Like it's obviously smarter than anything else he owns.
A dress jersey. It's like a shirt. It's like his best shirt.
Like if he's going to his great nana's 80th birthday, he's wearing his Hurricanes training top. For those of you that don't, I mean, you'll obviously see this on the cut downs and on Instagram or whatever. But it's like it's a jersey. It's not the horizontal stripe. It's the vertical stripes. It's just one of a kind. I've never seen it myself. And it really is a beautiful jersey. So, Mark, congratulations, mate. We'll hook you up with Bumfer Vintage.
Yeah, Duncan from Bumfer is going to absolutely love this. And I guess the challenge is, Duncan, do you have a 1998 Hurricanes training jersey? A vertical yellow and black thick stripe. I mean, if anyone does, he will be able to find it. If
that's the first
question.
And the second question is, can we afford it?
No, it's great. I think that's a fantastic jersey. Obviously, some absolute fucking legends played and trained in that jersey. That's for sure.
So thank you, Mark. Thanks for sending that in, mate. We'll be sure to connect you with Bumper, and we'll get you out a little treat for coming first in that little giveaway.
Love it. Thanks, Mark, and thanks to everybody who sent in their pics and sent in their stories. We love it, and it's great. It's just great to hear people's memories. You know, a little walk down memory lane for people in terms of rugby. And especially Super Rugby, which turns 30 next year.
Okay, mate. What have you got with all these dates? What do you got? Have you got a birthday coming up or something?
Mate, I'm just good with dates. 1996, the Super Rugby competition, Super 12, kicked off, and next year, 2026, 30 years. 30 years, mate.
God, I wish I was still 30.
Yeah. But that's going to be huge. And I've got to say, I feel like Super Rugby is heading toward another good peak at the 30-year mark. Like, I think it's timing itself out well. I think it's had its problems. It's had its troubles. It's definitely had a lack of viewership, a lack of interest, you know, with players leaving. But I don't know. I feel like based on earlier this year's competition, next year is going to be an absolute banger. And, you know, the one thing that we all hope and that really is essential for the longevity of Super Rugby in this country is that the Crusaders don't win.
Yeah, fuck the Crusaders.
Yeah, fuck the Crusaders.
But mate, you got a lot of rugby to watch before then. We've got a Rugby Championship coming up, which we'll preview in the coming episodes. We'll start thinking about those lovely games against Argentina, and we'll be giving you some coverage on those games. We can't wait for the ABs to be back in action.
Cannot wait. So next week, obviously, we'll have Game 1 in Argentina, and the Springboks hosting the Wallabies over in South Africa. That's going to be huge.
Springboks,
and then we're obviously building.
Kill them.
I don't know.
They're going to kill them, mate.
Yeah,
I reckon those are going to be some 50-point-0 games.
I do not agree. You're dreaming, mate.
Nah, they're going to be fucking...
Nah, you're dreaming.
I reckon the All Blacks Argentina is going to be closer than the Springboks Wallabies.
I don't know, mate. I don't know why you're saying that, but...
Because if
that's
the
the
Springboks
case, then there's no shit show in hell they're winning the Bledisloe Cup.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a great rugby championship. I think you kind of summed it up with that comment, is that nobody really... I think everyone's a little like, who is going to win this? Like, who's going to disrupt? And, you know, is it going to be a clean run? I'm excited.
It's about who has the losses that they should have won. And that's what it usually comes down to.
Well, that might be South Africa and hosting Aussie. Maybe
hopefully it's not us and bloody Argentina.
Well, it could be, mate, and it often is at the moment. Like every year we seem to lose one to them.
That's what I mean. That's when we've lost the Rugby Championship in the last 5 or 6 years. It's when we've lost the games that we expect to win.
Well, I guess now we know not to expect anything against Argentina, and hopefully next, Sunday morning is going to be an absolute banger. So tune in. We'll have the pod out Monday night, and we'll be all giddy. After a lovely All Blacks win.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for listening. We love you.
Do we?
I love you, mate. No. Have we stopped recording?
Push the button, man.
I just want to say...
Super Smack!